You met me in the middle of a life I couldn't name, running hard from silence, laughing louder than the pain. I wore every cracked emotion like it couldn't touch my skin. You just stood there steady while I spun myself too thin. You never asked for answers, never tried to pull apart all the chaos I kept hidden under confidence and dark. Back then love felt weightless, like forever didn't sting. We were kids with open hearts and no fear of anything. You knew me before I learned how to lock my feelings down, back when honesty would slip through every word somehow. Loving you was easy, we were young and we were free. Never questioned what we were, we just let it always be. I didn't know who I was yet, but you made it feel complete. Guess love feels kinda simple when you've barely learned to dream. When you've barely learned to dream. I let you see the fragile parts I didn't know were there, like the nights I lose myself, then pretend I didn't care. You were steady without trying, I was reckless without knowing, holding on to every moment while the world kept moving. Some nights turned into shouting, some into slammed doors, turning tiny wounds between us into little private wars. We were learning how to love with bruising, shaking hands, too young to know ourselves, let alone what love demands. And I hate the way I needed you before I understood that leaning on somebody doesn't mean they're made of wood. You were carrying my storms while I caught it being young, never seeing all the hurt living underneath your love. You knew me when vulnerability wasn't something planned. Everything I tried to hide would unravel in your hand. Loving you was easy, we were young and we were free. Never questioned what we were, we just let it always be. I didn't know who I was yet, but you made it feel complete. Guess love feels kinda simple when you've barely learned to dream. When you've barely learned to dream. We were soft without trying, fearless in the quiet ways. Never thought a fleeting season could outlive the years that changed. Now your memory hits different than it ever did back then. Less like heartbreak, more like proof I was truly known by him. And if I could step back into every porch light, every street, I would stay a little longer inside who we used to be. Even with the sharpest moments, even with the tears and screams, nothing after ever felt that innocent or clean. Cause the truth is we were messy, we were hurting, we were green. The kind of love that only happens when you're 16. Loving you was easy till the growing changed my mind. Life got heavier around us, pulled us farther out of time. I didn't know who I was yet, but you loved me like you'd seen every unfinished piece of me before I learned what that could mean. Now I'm older and I carry all the tenderness you gave. Turns out being truly loved isn't something time can fade. And sometimes I still miss who I was beside your heartbeat. Back when loving you felt easy, before life showed its hand.